I've come to realize that fear is not the enemy, it's simply a misunderstood teacher waiting for us to listen carefully. Most of the time, we run away from fear instead of facing it, believing it's stronger than we could ever be. But when I finally stopped running and turned toward it, I discovered something powerful hidden beneath its dark disguise. Fear isn't there to stop you, it's there to reveal how much you truly care about what's ahead. So today, I want to share the two-step method that helped me face fear and rebuild my confidence piece by piece. Step 1 is awareness, the simple act of noticing fear without trying to silence or fight it immediately. When fear rises, pause. Breathe. Look at it like you're watching waves crash instead of being pulled under them. Ask yourself where it lives inside you. Is it tightening your chest, or making your heartbeat feel louder than usual? Observe it. Don't judge it. Just know that feeling fear doesn't mean weakness, it means you're alive and expanding. Once you've seen it clearly, move to step 2, breaking the illusion fear creates to keep control over you. Fear always tells a story. Usually, that story begins with, "What if," and ends with you doing nothing at all. So ask yourself a single question: what's the worst that could really happen if I tried and failed? Write it down. Say it out loud. Because once it's clear, fear loses its fog and becomes small, almost harmless. Let's take the first example, fear of failure, the invisible wall between you and the life you actually want. Maybe you want to start a business, change direction, or chase something that feels bigger than yourself. But your mind screams, "What if I fail? What if I lose everything? What if they laugh at me?" And suddenly, you freeze. You don't move. You convince yourself waiting is safer than falling on your face. But when you ask, what's the worst that can really happen, the illusion starts to crumble like thin glass. Maybe you'll lose some money. Maybe you'll feel embarrassed for a while. Maybe someone will talk, then quickly forget. But you'll still breathe. You'll still wake up. You'll still have yourself, wiser, tougher, and more awake than before. Every failure becomes a lesson disguised as pain, and the pain always shapes you sharper than success ever could. That's what fear hides, the truth that failure is not the end, but a necessary beginning to who you become. The second example, fear of confession, the silent battle between the heart and the mind's constant overthinking. You like someone. You replay moments. You imagine words. But every time, fear whispers, what if they don't feel the same? You stop yourself from speaking because rejection feels heavier than regret, even though it's never truly that way. Ask again, what's the worst that could happen? Maybe they say no. Maybe you blush, stumble, feel awkward for a moment. Then life moves on. The world doesn't collapse. But silence, my friend, grows louder the longer it's left unanswered. Because rejection fades, but regret echoes, it's the sound of chances you never dared to take when your heart asked you to. Fear loves imagination. It paints disasters with bold colors and hides the truth behind shadows of what-ifs. It tells you pain before pain even arrives, and it convinces you safety is better than growth. I know that lie too well. I've lived in it for years, afraid of failing, afraid of speaking, afraid of being seen. I let fear write my story while I just watched, hoping someday courage would appear on its own. But courage doesn't come before action, it's born from it, one trembling step, one shaky breath, one honest try. So now, when fear visits, I no longer push it away. I invite it to sit down and explain itself. I ask it questions. I study its tone. And the more I listen, the more powerless it becomes before my awareness. That's the magic of this two-step method: awareness removes confusion, and truth destroys illusion completely. Because when you see fear clearly, you realize it never had teeth, it only ever had stories and echoes. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to keep walking while fear tags along quietly beside you. And every step you take forward teaches fear to shrink back into silence where it belongs. Fear is like a shadow, the moment you face the light, it has nowhere left to hide from your clarity. So take one action today, something that scares you, but also excites you deep within your bones. Send that message. Make that call. Speak that truth. Whatever it is, do it before fear has time to argue. The faster you act, the less room fear has to build its stories, because action is the one language fear can't understand. Every small act of courage weakens fear's voice, until eventually, you realize it has nothing new left to say. I used to think freedom meant never feeling afraid again, but I was wrong. Freedom means walking with fear unshaken. Because the door to your courage has never been locked, fear just made you forget where you kept the key. Awareness finds that key, and truth turns it, opening everything you thought was impossible to reach before now. And when that door opens, you'll see it clearly. Fear was never standing in your way, it was standing beside you. The real enemy was hesitation, the silent thief of dreams that hides behind excuses and self-doubt. Once you break that pattern, fear can't follow you anymore, it simply dissolves in the light of your movement. That's how you reclaim your power, step by step, choice by choice, word by word, until strength feels natural again. Every time you act with courage, the world rearranges itself to reward your effort, not your avoidance. So remember this, you are not fearless, but you are free, and that's far more powerful than perfection. Because life doesn't reward those who wait until fear is gone, it rewards those who show up despite shaking. Every hero you've admired, every voice you followed, every success you've dreamed of, all began with trembling hands. The only difference is they walked through fear while others waited for it to disappear. And that's exactly what I want for you, not a fearless life, but a full one built on conscious courage. Fear will still whisper sometimes. Let it. It's proof that you're standing on the edge of something worth doing. When it speaks, don't hide. Smile. Because now you know its secret, it only shouts when you're about to grow. So the next time fear arrives, breathe deeply. Say hello. Thank it for visiting, and then take one bold step forward. You'll feel it fade, slowly, like fog lifting from a mountain at sunrise. That moment, that clear, calm stillness after the fear, that's freedom. That's your reward for showing up. Keep doing it, and life opens in ways you never imagined, because bravery builds worlds where fear once built walls. So this is your invitation, stop running, start facing, and remember that fear is just a chapter, not the ending. You have the pen now. You can write courage into every page, no matter how shaky the handwriting feels. And one day, when you look back, you'll see that the monsters in your head were only shadows asking for light. You'll laugh, not because fear vanished, but because you finally learned to dance with it instead of hiding. This is how you win, not by destroying fear, but by walking right through it and realizing you were stronger all along. So today, wherever you are, remember, fear only wins when you stop moving. As long as you keep walking, even slowly, you've already won the battle fear wanted you to lose. That's the truth I wish someone had told me years ago, before I wasted so much time waiting to feel ready. Read these words again whenever fear returns, and let them remind you that courage is always within reach. Because in the end, life belongs to those who try, fail, learn, and rise again without apology or hesitation. The two-step method is simple, awareness to see, truth to break. But living it, that's where transformation begins. Fear will test you, but every time you choose action, you teach your heart to trust your strength a little more. And one day, you'll wake up, look in the mirror, and realize you've become the person fear never wanted you to be. That's the day you'll smile, because you'll know the fight was worth it, every trembling step of the way. So go now. Face it. Feel it. Walk through it. You'll see, it was never as terrifying as you imagined. And that's how you take your power back, quietly, fiercely, completely, without waiting for permission or perfect timing. This is your chapter of courage. Don't let fear edit it. You're the author now, and your story deserves to be written. I'll be right here, reminding you when you forget, that the bravest thing you can ever do is simply try again.